Welcome to the Doctor's Kitchen. Nutrition information can be confusing, and I totally get it. Some days we look at the media and coffee is good for you, sometimes coffee is bad for you, sometimes coconut oil is deadly, sometimes fat, sugar, whatever. I get it that when you look at research that's conducted, you can feel frustrated because some things change every month, it seems like. So what I like to do in my nutrition is make it a bit more practical. I simplify all those research findings for you, and I give you things that you can take home and do every day. So today is the first of those, and it's actually the most important thing I can give you nutrition-wise. It's the best thing you can do for your diet, hands down, and that's fermentation. So fermentation is the process where bacteria have some time with whatever vegetables you put in, you leave them for a week, and probiotics start to grow, which are the good bacteria. And those have tremendous health benefits. I recommend it over taking a supplement any day. And the best thing, you can do it right at home. It's actually better to do it at home than buying it at the store, because for, let's say, you want to buy some pickles at the store and be done with it. In order for manufacturers to keep pickles on the shelf, they have to do something called pasteurization, which kills all bacteria, good and bad. So you're not really getting the benefits of probiotics from eating fermented foods that are processed. Good thing is, though, fermentation is very easy to do, and that's the point of this video. So today, we're going to ferment some leeks. So leeks are, I think, the best vegetable to ferment because they are prebiotic in nature. So prebiotic is food for probiotic. Prebiotic is fiber, probiotic is the bacteria. Leeks and other root vegetables are the best prebiotics because the roots actually feed good bacteria while they're in the soil. So those properties carry over when you take them out, obviously. So what I've done, I've cut up 2 stalks of leeks. I've seasoned them with, I like this salt just because it has more seasoning. You can use regular salt, it's fine. And kind of massage the salt into it to take out the juices of the leeks. I let it sit for like half an hour to an hour. It's not a necessary step, but it's gonna make a better batch for you. I've cut up some garlic because that's also gonna go into it. Garlic is another vegetable that has prebiotic fibers in it, and it's just good for everything, honestly. So the principles of fermentation are simple. You keep vegetables submerged under water for 7 to 10 days, and the bacteria do their magic, and you open it up, you have fresh probiotics, and they're food, so you can eat it every day. You don't have to buy it at the store. So let's make the batch together. So all that I've done so far is just cut it up. So now I'm going to put it in here. A note about the jar while I'm putting it in. As you can see, this jar has a clamp on it. That's actually very, very important. You can't do fermentation in a regular jar for 2 reasons. One, you're going to have to keep checking on it if you do. And 2, more importantly, this jar is designed to release pressure. Like if I close it right now, it's releasing pressure because of this stopper. If it doesn't release pressure adequately, the jar can actually explode. That's why, again, they have to do that pasteurization thing. So this is called a Fido jar, or a clamp down jar. You can get them at Walmart, get them at Target, whatever. Let me put in the garlic now. And then I'm gonna put in my seasoning, my best seasoning, and then I'm gonna mix all of it, and then submerge this in water. You might want to wear gloves if you have a social obligation afterwards because your hands are going to smell, but I don't. You really want to get the best benefit of this. You want this to be medicine. Use turmeric. Turmeric alone has tremendous health benefits. It's very anti-inflammatory. So I have the idea of just putting it in here while we're at it. I like to put it in gradually and then mix a little bit, as opposed to mixing it in the pan, because then I'd have turmeric on my hands. Should be about enough. So, we have one heck of a health concoction here. Last thing, after you really submerge the contents, you want to squeeze them down as much as possible. It's important that if there's not water already on top, that you put some water in, because the principle is that you have to have it submerged completely in water. So I already prepared some brine, just water and salt. And then you might need to do a 2nd cup. Perfect. Okay, so as you can see, leeks are submerged, turmeric's in there, garlic's in there, everything's good. You want to push it down a little bit before you lock it up. And then, final step, just to close it and clamp it. You want to put this in a dark, I like to put it at the bottom of my closet. You need dark and cool environment. You check on this in 7 to 10 days, here's what you'll find. So like those cooking shows, I have something already made. So this is my previous batch. I don't know if you can see much difference. You won't really see much discoloration, but the whites of the, like, let's say this for example, right? This will be yellowed. That's when you'll know you have a good batch. And obviously the smell will be much different. That's honestly it. There's not much to it. You put this in there and then you take, however, it's a condiment, so you can put it on your sandwiches or just have it alone, whatever. You take a little bit of that, you're getting probiotics. You're getting anti-inflammatory benefits. You're getting gut regulation, because the probiotics regulate the gut bacteria. So, listen, would I have this right before I go to a party? No, not unless you don't want to talk to anyone. I would have it with dinner, a couple of times a week, and you'll notice a big difference. You'll probably get sick less often because most of our immune system is in our gut. And if we put probiotics to regulate the gut, you're not going to be sick as often. On the first couple of times, you can expect you'll probably go to the bathroom a little bit more, which is actually the mark of a good probiotic supplement. So that's how you know, again, this is good probiotics. But that's fine. You didn't do anything wrong. If you end up going to the bathroom more, it's actually doing its job, kind of clearing out the gut. That's going to be it for me. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if you have any other recipes you'd like to ferment. And I hope you get benefit out of this. Dr. El Sayed, and I'll be seeing you soon.